Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life. And today I'm out in my backyard again at sunset. What's really nice is that I'm in Tampa now. And Tampa is the lightning capital of the United States. The capital of the world is Rwanda. It has 2.5 times as much lightning as here in Tampa. I have seen some amazing thunderheads come through here already. And I can't wait to be out here filming with a bunch of lightning going on. In fact, I've got a dark cloud over me, and if it looks too ominous, I may have to back up the camera and get back up under the porch here. I don't want to be struck by lightning. That would just be too dramatic, but it would be a nice finale to the series, huh? Go out with a bang. I'm not looking in this series anytime soon. Okay, so anyway, this question is from Skyline, and he says that he's an indie video game developer. He says that, he's working on a game, and what are some things that you would suggest new guys like us do in order for our game to stand out from all the others and not be overlooked? What are the best platforms, and what are the best ways about going about things? Well, you know what? I have to say that the one with the best marketing wins. And so I'm just trying to think of, you've got a lot of things going against you as an indie developer. Like, you can't get attention from things. And if you do some things that are really crazy, will that get you attention that you want? There was a developer that once put out a press release. I did a video on this, that did a press release about how bad their publisher was and how they were firing them because they were lame and did nothing. And I thought to myself, man, they got a lot of attention. They got attention from me, but, is that the right kind of attention? Is that really what you want from all of that? And so, anyway, now while I say the one with the best marketing wins, and I believe that to be true, that I also believe the games with the most fun win. And what I mean by that is that, games that are really fun to play can catapult you just enormously far. And they will go by word of mouth, and just because they're fun. So, the most important thing, I think, is for your game to be fun. And if it's fun, and you show it to people, and you let people play it, and you let people talk about it, then it will be successful. If you don't let people talk about it, you have a closed beta stuff or whatever. Some of the games that I've been involved with have NDAs and everything. In fact, I'm under a couple NDAs right now with some games that I'm supporting. But does that harm them? Maybe not. But is it, you need as much publicity as you can get. And so there's a couple ways of doing that. Okay, so let's say you have a fun game. Now, you can do a Kickstarter campaign, because I think that that's a great marketing tool, and it's a tool to prove your concept. If nobody submits any money to you, then you need to not waste your time continuing to make this game. I kid you not. That is a huge indicator. If nobody is willing to give you any money, then when are they going to buy the game? Is it all of a sudden going to be better because because the game is now made, when the concept that you have for it is not enticing enough to get people to submit money? Now, you need to have some sort of guarantees for people on a Kickstarter campaign, but, so Kickstarter campaign is a great way to get a lot of motion, a lot of interest, and it's I know that I pick up on good games, I talk about them. There's a lot of other buzz that happens around the really good games on Kickstarter, My friends tell me, hey, did you see this game? And I go look at it, and it's already expired. And I would have gotten into it, but there's just a lot of stuff happening there, and I don't see all of them. And that is a form of marketing, but that's also a form of testing. Now, there's other ways to do marketing, and there's other ways to involve. Okay, so another way of doing like grassroots marketing is like look at the Obama presidential campaign. He got a lot of people together socially with social applications to work together to promote his campaign. He did an excellent job of that. But whether or not he's done an excellent job of running the country, that's a whole other story. I'm not getting into politics here. But his campaign was excellent. And so that was grassroots, and it allowed a lot of the people to come together for a common cause. Now, the common cause could be your game. And so if you had some way to allow people to participate in the development of your game by getting to choices. Have you seen my series called Player versus Publisher, or Publisher versus Player? It's where publishers have a question that they want answered. We ask it, and we get all the feedback from you. We do live shows on that. That is a really good way of interacting with the community and finding out both what they need and want. But when you give people what they've asked for, they're committed to you. They become evangelists for your game. And have you ever seen my profile on Google+? You can look me up there. I'm Marcus Eikenberry there. And my title there is Video Game Evangelist. If I see a good game, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to share it with all of you. And I'm going to promote it. So, just big birds flying by. So then the last thing, let me come right back around to fun. Fun is so important. And I don't care what kind of marketing you have and everything, if it's not fun, it's not going to go anywhere. Auto Assault is a good example of that. The people had a really hard time playing it. They liked the concept, but it wasn't fun to play. And so, it tanked pretty quickly. And if they had Kickstarter in the beginning, they may have been able to, they actually may have made the same mistake again, but at the same time, they would have had a lot of feedback that they hadn't anticipated. And I keep seeing this with the Kickstarter campaigns that I have contributed to. They are taking player feedback or people who have paid money. They're taking their feedback and allowing them to mold the game. And so, what is that? Is it Project Obsidian? I can't remember the exact name of it. It's one of the last ones I did. But they hit their goal of $900,000. I think it was $900,000. They hit it in a day. And so then they said, okay, at 1.1 million, you guys are asking for, a new player race. Okay, we're going to do that. You guys are asking for a Linux version. We're going to do that at 1.4 million. You guys are asking for a Mac version. We're going to do that at 1.2 million. You guys are asking for greater lands to explore. We're going to do that, at whatever one. And then people were asking about player housing and interaction and allowing people to come over to your house in the game and have it very customizable. And they set out a goal. They set a number and said, if you hit that, we will do it. And so not only does that get them higher and higher in their monetary goal, but it also allows for all of us to vote with our dollars and to be a supporter of that. And I think that, raise of hands here, you can answer the comment in here. How many of you have contributed to a Kickstarter campaign, and then once you've done that, you went and told all your friends about it? How many of you did a Kickstarter campaign and then told no one, not even your mom and dad? I think that it's just general nature that you're proud of something that you're helping to develop, and that it's and that people normally talk about it. My way of talking about it is here on camera, You know, I pull Lisa in sometimes and tell her about all these great things I found, and then we go and play video games. It's so cool. So, anyway, I hope that helps. I hope that your game is a lot of fun. And I tell you this, if you want, when you've got a game that is ready to be seen and talked about, let me see it. And then I will, if I like the game, I'll talk about it. If I don't like the game, then I won't do anything negative about it. I just won't do a story on it. So that way, you can come to me without fear of having me go off on a tangent about your game, because you know, I'm not here to harm you. And so, hope that answers your question. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care. Oh, and one more thing. If you're not already a subscriber, at 30,000 subscribers, we are giving away a Lord of the Rings autographed movie poster, a real movie poster. It is Lord of the Rings Two Towers, and it was autographed by all of the major cast except for one person. The entire thing is full of autographs. It is a real movie poster, and it is beautiful, and we're going to give it away to one of you who are a subscriber. We will choose one of you at random when we hit 30,000 subscribers, and then I will mail it to you anywhere in the world. So, and if you're already a subscriber, you're already entered to win. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care. Well, thank you for making it this far. Now that you have, can I interest you in another video? So, what we've got here on the upper left is part of my entrepreneurial series where I talk about what really motivates me to work so hard and why I would rather work for myself 80 hours a week instead of for someone else 40. I know that may not make sense, huh? So, upper right, are you a werewolf? I review a Kickstarter campaign that talks about being a werewolf or not. It's a great game that's a lot of fun. I have actually played it, and now it may be over by the time the Kickstarter campaign may be over by the time you see this, but it'll give you a little bit of a look into the game itself and some Kickstarter stuff. So, on the lower left, that is Morgan Lean that I'm interviewing from Epiphany Games. He is a game publisher and designer, and so he owns a publishing company. He's a CEO of Epiphany Games, and I talked to him about if you are looking to study video games to get into the industry, you'll want to watch that video. It's a great interview. He has a lot of great things to say, and really a lot of fun. Lower right, if you are into making YouTube videos, I discovered that YouTube is looking at the images in your videos and then suggesting keywords based off of what it sees. And I found proof of that. And I don't know if that's scary or not, but it kind of really surprised me. And so that video is on my personal vlog channel. And I'm just talking about whether or not that's okay, and how I feel about it, and the cool fact that YouTube is actually doing that, and so it's part of how they come up with their keyword tool suggestions. So, thank you very much for watching, and take care.